Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Absolutely, always ready to explore.
Today we're going deep into the world of Atlantean wisdom, specifically their take on self-knowledge.
Oh, the Atlanteans, always a fascinating bunch.
Right, we'll be looking at excerpts from Die to Live, a book that, well, kind of throws a wrench in the whole typical self-help thing.
Also,
Well, it says that to truly know yourself, you might have to unlearn basically everything you think you know.
the great unlearning, a classic Atlantean concept. It's all about shedding those layers, you see, not just the surface stuff like our jobs or whatever.
For the deep down stuff too.
Exactly. Beliefs, conditioning, all the things that shape how we see ourselves in the world. Like from childhood, we're constantly told who we are, what to believe.
Yeah, success equals happiness, that sort of thing.
Right. Or buy this and you'll be fulfilled. These ideas get so ingrained we don't even realize they're there, influencing us.
And the Atlanteans would say these very beliefs, these layers, are actually blocking us from our true selves.
Bingo. It's not about finding truth out there somewhere. It's about uncovering the truth that's already within us.
So we're not seekers of truth, but truth itself seeking to be revealed.
That's the idea. Die to Live really hammers that home. It's a whole different way of looking at self-discovery, not about becoming something new, but revealing what's already there.
I'm starting to see how this dying to live thing works. But where does the ego fit in? Always a tricky topic.
Right. In a lot of spiritual traditions, the ego is like the bad guy.
You got to fight it, conquer it, all that.
Yeah, but the Atlanteans had a different view. They saw the ego as a tool, like a mask we wear to navigate the world.
Okay, I can see that. We all play different roles, right?
Exactly. The problem comes when we get so attached to that mask that we forget who we are underneath.
So it's not about destroying the ego, but understanding its place.
Exactly. And recognizing that it's not the whole picture of who we are.
But there's that line in Die to Live about society fearing the death of the ego. Why would that be?
It's a pretty radical thought, right? Imagine a society where people weren't driven by ego-based desires. No more constant comparing, competing.
Our whole system is built on that, though.
Exactly. The economy, our relationships, even how we measure success, it all ties back to the ego in some way.
It's a lot to unpack, that's for sure. So how do we actually start this dying and rising process? Does Die to Live give any practical advice?
Oh yeah, it outlines 3 key steps: letting go, embracing the unknown, and meditating on the self.
3 pretty big concepts right there.
They are, but let's break them down. First, letting go of labels, all those titles and roles we cling to. Instead of I am a doctor, maybe it's I am someone who practices medicine,
So detaching from the externals and connecting with your essence.
Right. Those labels are just tiny parts of who we are. Second step is embracing the unknown, letting go of that need to control everything.
That's a tough one for a lot of people.
It is. But think of it like exploring a new city without a map. Yeah, you might get lost sometimes, but you also discover amazing things you wouldn't have found otherwise.
Makes sense. And the third step, meditating on the self.
Yes. Creating space for quiet reflection. Listening to that inner wisdom that's often drowned out by all the noise of life. It doesn't have to be formal meditation, just time to connect with yourself.
Makes sense. So it's not about seeking wisdom outside ourselves, but tapping into what's already within. And this ties into the whole Atlantean view of death and rebirth, right?
Absolutely. They saw death not as an ending, but as part of a natural cycle, like a storm clearing the way for new growth or the sun rising each morning. It's a process of renewal. And, even in our daily lives, we go through these little deaths and rebirths all the time.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Letting go of old habits, beliefs that no longer serve us. It's like clearing space for something new to emerge.
Exactly. And that leads us to one of the most important messages from Die to Live. The power to resurrect, to awaken to your true self. It's all within you.
Not some external force or guru, but within ourselves. Powerful stuff.
It is. And it really challenges that whole idea of being flawed and needing to be fixed. The Atlantean view is that we're not flawed. We're divine beings who just need to remember who we truly are.
And that's a thought I'll leave everyone with today. If we're not flawed beings to be fixed, but divine beings to be remembered, how does that change how we see ourselves, our challenges, our potential? If you're intrigued by this Atlantean wisdom, by the way, their YouTube channel is a great resource. It's full of fascinating insights. But for now, keep exploring, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep uncovering the truth of who you truly are.
Well said.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure. Until next time.
See you then.